Hello and welcome back. Hey, we're messing with Enderman again today. Watch this guy, I got a new one for him. Come on, buddy. Come out and get me on the water. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hello, sucker. You can't get me out here. You can't get me out here. Nah. Hey, it's all good and fun. We're just messing with Enderman again. They're everywhere, so enjoying it. But hey, as you all probably can see from the thumbnail and from the title, we're going to finish up with where I'm going with Immersive Engineering today. So welcome, sit back, and I will give you guys a tour. And by the way, my name's cScot, and today we're going to get after it. So let's go back to our building, and we haven't done anything out here because I spent all sorts of time on the inside working on it. And we got, let's come back over this elevator here. But we got our cool elevators in here, up, and here. All right, so this floor is almost done, and I think it's going to be as far as we can take it. So let's look here. This is what we've done with it, all right? We've connected up conveyor belts, we've built a workshop, and everything should work pretty nicely when we throw it all in. So let's start in here with our workshop here. We started with mallus doors, which are really cool. Yeah. And we've got an automated system where we can sit inside of our workshop here and actually get steel to be produced. So let me see if I can find us some coal here. There we go. And let's grab us 2 iron, and I'll show you guys how this works. Okay, so coal goes into here and iron goes into here, as you can see by the sign. Okay, and let me show you what happens. So the iron is going to come around here to this side, come up and come into the left side of our arc furnace. And it's nice and slow, but it's kind of cool. You know, I love the graphics of this immersive engineering stuff. One thing I learned is you got to turn off your magnet first. Fail on my part, huh? Okay, I'm going to do that again. Forget you. I'm going to show you goes in there. Watch. Here we go. Go in. I learned that a long time ago when I was working this whole thing, that my magnet is a super pain in the butt. And so it's going to come up and it's going to go. But as I was saying before I so rudely got interrupted by my magnet here, is that I had to figure some way to get the stuff into the thing, and hopper seemed to be the best way. They kind of look the coolest and everything else. So now you'll see that those drop in there. Whoop, whoop, right? And remember, we got 5 in here. Okay, because we still got the 2 that are over here getting processed. You know, it takes a long time for this coal to turn into coal coke, and then it's going to take even longer for it. You know, once it's done there, then it's fairly quick. So now watch this. It should pop out down here, hopefully. Are you done? Yep, there he goes. Okay, so he's going to come up and he's going to drop into our grinder. So we've used all sorts of, from vertical conveyor belts to drop-in conveyor belts, and so you see how it drops in there, right? And so one of the other things we've got set up here is we've got, if you look right here, as I hit this the lever, it's going to pop out whatever's in there. Okay, and I've got a whole bunch of coal coke that's in there getting processed up, and you can see it just runs right on in. And now I've got it split here with one of these splitting conveyor belts, one so I can hold on to some so we can make more electrodes for our furnace, but also then it feeds into our arc furnace here. And you can check it out. See, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Sweet, very cool. And then we'll turn that off and we'll turn this on, and that basically then turns on our arc furnace here. Which is pretty cool. One thing I wouldn't mind learning is if it's possible to have this array, how, you know, throughout the whole thing, or if you put in one stack, one stack's gonna go in there. I don't know. I haven't messed around with it long enough. And so out pops our iron, and out pops our slag on the back side. Both will go into a chest that will then come back into here, and it'll greet us right here. So here in a second, they'll come through. Boom, boom. Voila. very, very cool. This took a while to put all this together, but I think it turned out pretty neat. There's our second coal coke. Let's go ahead and let's get him grinded up too, and I'll get the rest of it placed. So there's about a stack of coal coke in there right now, which it's all good. I'm gonna let it all process and then get dropped into our furnace and our chest back there. But yeah. So I think that's about where we're gonna leave it with immersive engineering. The only other thing I could think that I'd really want to do is do a lightning rod. Don't ask why. We got plenty of power, but I think it may be something kind of cool to put on top of our building. So let's do that. Since we are so early in this episode, we will keep it to 15 minutes. I promise. At least I hope so. If not, I will edit out, and so you guys only have to watch for a total of 15 minutes, because that's about where I like to keep it. All right, so we are going construction wires and generators, lightning rod, and we're going to need 4 steel scaffolding, 2 high voltage capacitors, 3. All right, so let's get moving. Right. What can we do for? Okay, we've got this and this, and we need a total of 8. And 1, 2. Is that gonna? Am I thinking the wrong thing? I am here. We need a total of 8 copper coil blocks, so that's gonna be a lot more than that. Okay, hey, fair enough. Snag that. We'll drop him in there, and we have more than enough material, so we'll just do a full stack of copper. And we'll get that processing through. That'll be pretty quick. Let's do forged steel scaffolding, because you know what? We already have it somewhere here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the next thing we need? It's going to be 4 high voltage capacitors. Okay, HV capacitors are right here. Okay, block of lead, steel, treated wood. Okay. So how many do we need again? 4. So in right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll grab some of that, and let's do this. Plus, we're gonna select it. Let's first do a block of lead. Lead. I'm here. Yep. There we go. Right there. Total 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that should now, oh, my block of redstone. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. Oh, I only picked up 8. There's one more. And that should accomplish with what we need to do. Alright. So throw that in there and that in there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, there's next one's done. Lightweight engineering blocks. Lightweight engineering blocks, which are right here. How many? I think it said 4, right? 4 total, yeah. And we got 6 of these, so we need to make 2 more. 1, 2. Oh. I'm always doing that. I am always grabbing the steel ones when all we need is iron ones. 6. Oh, and 1 more. Okay, beautiful, right? And that should be that. 2 and 4. I bet I had some in here. I bet you guys, yep. No, I only had heavy. Awesome. All right, this time I did not do anything stupid. Treated wood fence. Okay. How about that? Huh? Did we got 4? 3 high voltage coil blocks. High voltage coil blocks. Oh, steel aluminum. All right, so aluminum, which is right here, and we'll do all of it because we got plenty. Okay, and night vision on. There we go. And yeah. Why not? How much are we gonna need? How many did we say we need? 3, right? And 3 of these guys is gonna be where were we at? We were at just add him. I'm losing my mind. No, the high voltage there. Okay, so 8 times 3 is 24. 24 times a bunch. Yeah. We'll just throw the whole stack in there. Okay. Here's that. All right, so now let's get to doing our copper. Okay, so we need 1, 2. There's for the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, right? I think it's only taken 4. Oh, no, we're at 8. Okay, good. I'm glad we checked. Yeah, there's, all right. So our low voltage wire, oh, guess what we're short? We're short a little stick. Here. No, that's not what we want. We want this. There's our last one. And I probably could have gotten by without using treated sticks. I just got a little lazy. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I guess I got some more in there. Oh well. Okay, and then we're gonna need 3 of these guys. And once that comes through, yeah, it's gonna be some time. So give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna cut right now, and I'm gonna let that process, and then we'll be right back, and we're gonna go up on top of our cool building, and we're gonna put this all together. So I will catch you guys in a second. Okay, I've got it all done. So let's craft this up, and let's see what we get. All right. So here we need a total of 24 of these. Right? Okay. And boom. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that should finish us out for everything we need. Voila. Okay, so we're going to go to the top of the building here. And the reason why we're doing this today, I know it's not very glamorous, but I think it's kind of a nice aesthetic piece that's going to add to our building. Whoa, and we got rain. All right. So up we go. Nothing's cooler than, I mean, this building's pretty cool, and I'm loving the top of it. And I think that, you know, on almost these big skyscrapers, you got cool stuff up here, right? And we know, hold on to that. And there. Okay, so to put this together, pause, stop. Okay, so bottom is going to be, looks like this. I can't tell you what all those are right now. Looks like the high capacitor banks, high coil, and scaffolding. So middle of our building is right here. Yeah, right here. Okay, and then in goes the capacitor banks, the high velocity capacitors, and then we go with that right there, which is our high voltage coil, and we'll double check the next level. The next level is the light engineering blocks and the fences, and again the high voltage coil in the middle. Here, there, and there. Our 4 fences. And you know what? You guys are going to shoot me, but I know what we left downstairs. Our hammer. Maybe I left it. No, nope, it's downstairs. That's okay. Here, it'll go quick. Up we go and down. Here's our hammer. Okay, so the hammer's going to need to put it all together. But yeah. We're this is good. So as we were discussing, you know, all these buildings have something cool up on top of it. He may not be directly centered. Oh, actually, I did a pretty good job there. And then our last piece is going to be all of our copper coil blocks surrounding one of the high voltage coil blocks. And hopefully now, boom! Look at that guy. It's kind of cool up top here. It looks a little out of place, but and then we'll put in here some of these steel fences, Oh, and while we do that, just a second here, let's put together capacitor banks. So I'm going to craft up 3 of these vibrant capacitor banks. And we got everything, and we hit start. Okay, and hopefully by the time we get done with this, it'll be ready to go. So there. Yep, and then from here we're just going to build off kind of a mesh up here so that it'll help it strike. And we'll do some little design work up here to kind of make it look somewhat decent, I guess. 17, so we got 16 left. And yeah, something like this. Do we take this down? Yeah, let's take this one off. And we're gonna go. Did I grab him or not? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Oh well. Here, 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 here. All right. Oh, I see what we did wrong. We got one that's too far out. You guys are out too far. So yeah, this is a oh, what do you call it? This is a lightning rod. And it looks a little odd up there. Yeah. So what's going to happen? You get struck by lightning, and then it produces power. So, oh, we still got 4 more here. What are we going to do with 4 more? I'm just going to hold on to them. It's no big deal. And let's see if our capacitor banks are done yet. Capacitor. Nope, they're still taking a bit. So that's actually a pretty big thing. So I'm going to let you guys go for a second. And once those are done, we'll come back and hook those up here. And we will be done for the day. So give me a second and we'll catch you all when it's done. If you guys would like a little update, you can skip to the end. If not, I'll show you kind of where we're at while it's going through. So that thing takes a fair amount, those capacitor banks, and we've got them all automated, so it just takes, but it takes time. So you got 24 electrical steel, 27 vibrant alloy, and 59 energetic alloy. And if I was smart, in our new big building, we're going to set and automate this all, so it's a lot easier. You're not waiting on it all coming out of the same alloy smelter. So it's just some things that we'll do, but I'm still sitting here waiting. Nothing big, just taking time. So we will we'll catch y'all when it's done. All right, it is all complete, and now it is time to finalize and set it up. So we capacitors, 3 vibrant capacitor banks right here. So each one holds 25 million RF. We're just going to place them down here, here, and here. So that'll hold upwards of 75 million RF per tick, depending on what comes out of this. I think I actually got to move one up just a bit. So let's see here. We want the single one. Yeah. So that's the way it'll go. Okay. Yep. And now we just wait for it to lightning strike and rain and everything else, and then it'll fill up. But we're gonna put a flux plug on it here, and we'll feed this back into our network, our power generation network, and that should be it. Now, one thing of note, I understand that you should build the mesh up top here, kind of like what we did here, but going for a little more of an aesthetic, look here with it. So we'll just do it this way. But do note that if you're really going for maximum, optimization of these lightning rod, that all of this that we've done down here, you kind of build up top here, and then be on the top layer of it. So simple enough. I'm still not really happy with the way that shadows and lighting are happening right now. It bugs me a lot, especially on this concrete, but oh well. Hey, I know we're at the very end of the episode. one thing that I did notice when I was building all of this upstairs, chisels and bits. Absolutely love it. And we've had a great time with it, right? Because it's done all of this. I was going to try to run all of our Ender IO conduit here that turns on and off both the grinder and the arc furnace, and I was going to do that under the floor here. You can't use a binder. Let's see if I got any in here. I think I threw them all back in here. But you can't use a cover like you normally do with Ender IO. Let's see if I put them back in here. No, they're over there. So you put them through the painting machine, and the painting machine wouldn't paint them. It would say it did, but it was ended up clear. And so a little frustrating. Kind of wish the two mods worked together, chisels and bits, and then Ender IO with their with what exactly do we call those things? Just so that I'm giving you guys the right name of it. The conduit facade right here. The conduit facade would not take the actual chisels and bits look off of what we had built. So frustrating, but hey, we got to work around. It's just not as pretty as I wanted it. But it would be nice if both those two mods did work together. So, but hey, until next time, y'all, I do appreciate you coming and looking at all this, because this took a while to do. But this is pretty cool. Never completely automated this, and this was a lot of fun. So if you're going to do it, make sure you give yourself a little bit of time and then have fun with it, because this was fun. But until we see y'all again soon, I appreciate y'all showing up, and we will check you all and catch you all again very, very soon.